Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Okay, so I have been waiting for this all week because I'm like, it's one of those things. It was family day weekend here and I was supposed to get to go away for the weekend and it didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, we're going to put a bunch of Facebook lives on because I'm going to have some fun today. So just a second, we're going to play with this one here. And this is the Climbing Roses stamp set and the Coordinating Rose Trellis Thinlits dies. Now, got to be honest, I think it was just the Rose Trellis Thinlits die. I can't even say that. Rose Trellis Thinlits dies that suckered me in right from the get-go. So super excited about these ones. And I got to show you which one. I don't know what it is, but it's this big background one that I was absolutely in love with, like right from the get-go. So we're going to play with that. And then again, kind of pathetic, but this one, you give me a little label die that's got some funky stitching around it and I'm all over it. Hi, Kim. Hi, guys. Hi, Sharon. Okay, now I am dropping them on the floor as we speak because I'm realizing that I did not get my bits out. Well, that white one was fun. Okay, hang on. We're going to do it one more time. I still didn't get them, but I'll deal with it in a sec. Okay, you have it on your want list. Well, you're going to love it. Okay, so my dears, here, I have to focus. I'm going to admit something, and it's something that has kind of been impacting me wanting to go on today. I was actually a little bit nervous. I take my videos off of my Facebook page, and then I download them, and then I do upload them to YouTube right after I do them. And I woke up this morning, and I know this is part of being online. I get that. But I woke up this morning to a lovely comment on my YouTube page telling me how someone couldn't listen to me because I'm so phony. And there's this side of me that reacted like a 13-year-old girl, and it hurt horribly. And I actually got very nervous about going on today. Like, I don't know if I can do this. So I'm going to work through that today. So if I do not seem like myself today, I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess you realize what kids look at my bits, what kids in today's society go through when people have access to them through the internet, because people can say some hurtful things without having to say them to your face. Okay, now this is the fun part. Thank you so much, you guys. Well, oh no. Oh, Corey, is that how you spell phony? No, we're not giving anyone a bad name because that just, I know. But I removed the comment. I'm like, I'm not gonna, we'll just let it go. But it did hurt. And I wish I was stronger than that, but it hurts. So, my dears, here's what's gonna happen. So I had a little plan for today. Now, you wanna pay really close attention to this today. So if you have a list happening right now, I want you to kind of get it ready. Because there's a little bit of a woo-woo with this one today. So if you've got an order ready, I would make sure that you head to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com, get your hostess code, get your stuff in. Because on top of the specials today, there are also going to be some giveaways. And so each video will have a giveaway. Kimberly just saying, I love you too, but it wasn't that one. Anyway, okay, so I am going to share. I'm not going to tell you which ones go with which yet. I'm just going to be honest. Okay, so we have got to give away today the Just Because stamp set, which is adorable. And you saw me create with, which one did I do? I used this guy the other day. Adorable, adorable, adorable. Okay, so Just Because is one of the ones that I am going to be giving away today. Then this one's another fun one. This one is called Warm Hearted. So super cute. It's got some great, really large sentiments, which I love when I'm doing card fronts. Yes. And are you ready? This one is huge, you guys. This one is so exciting. So if you haven't seen this yet, just a second, I can take it out of the package and show you. Now, we were able to get this set on stage when we went to Florida. And then they allowed us access to order a few extras. And so I actually have one to give away today. So it's like a, what do you call it? Somebody give me a name. It's a thing. Did they give me a name on there? No, it's like a little tool caddy. There, that's the kind of idea I'm trying to say. Like a little tool tote. Tool tote. I like that. It's a TT. And so we've got a couple of zip parcel spots. Then you've got some spots for markers, whatever, okay? So you can see that guy there. Now, the reason that I'm telling you want to pay attention to this is a tool case. Thank you. Oh my gosh, isn't that hilarious? I'm like, I can't think of a word. It's a tool tote. I don't know. But if you get your orders ready, because it's going to go by, I'm going to say, listen, the first order to go through and I've got my computer set up beside me, after this time period is going to get blank, okay? So I'm just going to be super honest. Oh, Trish, I wish you would move to the United States. Okay, you ready? Breathe out. So now I've got everything kind of prepped because I'm gonna have to work through my bins today because we're doing 3 different cards today, right? So each one's gonna kind of happen on the hour. We've got one at 12, one at 1, and one at 2. The first one we're gonna do, as I said, starts with this one. So I'm gonna get the point before someone says something about that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I have got my Sizzix permanent adhesive sheets, and I cut just a little strip of this, okay? So nothing crazy. Now what I should have done was I should have kept the part attached. That makes it way easier to get them apart. I don't have long nails. I am not a nail girl. Okay, ready? So if you take this and you stick it to here, just like that, on the back. Now the one thing, watch you guys, because your fingers are gonna get sticky, yes? If you touch that stuff, it is super tacky, which is awesome for adhering things, not so awesome on your fingers. Okay, so we're gonna take that piece. Now, I'm just gonna give it a little shove down. I've got the Big Shot ready to go. And I'm just gonna slide it over to you. Okay. You ready? Okay, so we're gonna go with this one. Oh my gosh, you can't forget those. They're so wonderful, Mara. I love them. Hi, Sean. Okay, you ready? So take this and turn it around. And then we're gonna grab this guy. This is the only thing with all these cards. I don't have a lot of space going on my desk today. Okay, so we've got that. I'm gonna put down one cutting plate. Now please make sure, don't do what I did. Don't go like this and then put it face up and stick this on here, okay? Because then you're gonna have the sticky side stuck in your die cut. That's not gonna work. So we're gonna go like this, okay? We want just like that. And just a sec, come through here. And we're gonna crank this bad boy through. If your feet get sticky with adhesive sheets, oh, I do have talent. Apparently, Laura, I do. Okay, just a sec. Crank. Oosh. I think I should have done that technique that I told you guys about. Do you remember that? Okay, let's try that. I know it's super dorky. It's already cut, but we're gonna try it anyway. So I was told that if you turn a die slightly on an angle, it goes through much easier than going through straight. Yeah, it does. Okay, definitely does. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, ready? So we got this. Now, I'm gonna pull this one out. And so you can see right here, this is awesome. Everything kind of comes out. I'm gonna shoot the bits all over the floor. My child's gonna help me vacuum this all up in between my videos today. And we've got this awesome little sticker ready to go. So when I wanna use this on the card, I'm not worrying about pulling out fine tip glue pens or glue dots and getting all those little bits. So we're gonna go through here. There we go, got them off. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go in the bin because I've got a piece of scrap Whisper White. I'm gonna move this out of the way for 1 sec. We'll come back to the Big Shot in a second. And we're gonna take this guy here. So I'm gonna keep this here so you can see it. So there's our Climbing Roses stamp set. And we are going to go to Memento. And I'm gonna ink this one up. Now I don't ink big stamps like this way. I'm just not good at making sure I've got complete coverage. So I tend to flip over my big stamps and I tend to tap them from the top side. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to stamp this here. Now I'm torn because I want to use my blends, but there is a ton of coloring on this. And it's quite detailed. And so I didn't want to end up going, just a second, I'm gonna grab this marker. I didn't want to end up going kind of into the tiny spots and letting it bleed. Now I had out, there they are, my Highland Heather, and I have out my Highland Heather marker. So we're gonna do a little bit of this in the airport. Ah, hello Teddy in the airport. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm actually gonna start, I'm gonna go to the center of these flowers, and I'm gonna add in some of my darker color in them. And I'm only going to do this in the biggest flowers because I'm worried in the smaller ones that I won't keep it right inside the lines. Are you getting my hair in there? I'm sorry. Go like that. Okay. Then we'll do a little bit in you too. Now I'm going to do some flowers, as I said, some flowers with blends, some flowers with my Stampin' Write. Now I don't know how that's going to look because I didn't do that on my sample card. I did my whole sample card with my Stampin' Write markers, and I have to admit I was missing that kind of depth that I get. Okay, So now we're going to go to, this is just my lighter, okay? Now, if you don't like watching people color, I'm sorry. That's the other part, is I feel like this is going to take me longer. Go start figuring your order out. So I'm going to say for our first one today, we are going to do the tool case. So the first person, while we're on it, my computer's right next to me, so I'll know who it is. The first person to place an order online with me using that hostess code that's listed there above, you are going to get that tool case, and I'm going to send it out in the mail to you. You have to be in Canada. You guys, I'm so sorry. Stampin' Up! Does not allow me to sell cross-border, so I can't sell in the States or kind of anywhere else. But the first person to place an order online, you're going to get that tool case. Okay, so we're going like this. Oh yeah, this worked. Just have to really... I'm trying to stay away from the edges. Do you see what I'm saying here? Okay. And then we're going to come over here. I know the angle thing, it totally helps. Sorry, I peek up every once in a while just to make sure I'm not missing anything. But coloring, you guys, you got to bear with me because my tongue is sticking out so far I could probably lick the page. I look like a dog. Just a sec. There we go. I'm going to come over here. Okay, just a second. If you're asking me things, just ask away. I'll try and scroll back and look at them. Sean, I was a minute and a half late. Corey, I was waiting for my ding. Andrew's supposed to be on. I totally remembered right as I was about to go online that I had to shut the garage camera off. But Shawnee isn't here right now, so I was like, okay, I gotta do it myself. Quick, into the app. It's kind of creepy. I keep waiting. I know this is super dorky, but I keep waiting in the middle of the night to see some face staring at me from the camera. And do you think it'll, I mean, it might happen, who knows? We've caught some pretty entertaining stuff already on the camera. We apparently have a skunk highway that I was unaware of that they travel right behind our house. And then we have some raccoons that like to climb right over our fence because I've seen them now. We watched them. We have seen, what else have we seen in the alley? We've seen cats. Cats, well, I don't see cats everywhere. We saw a rat running down the alley. That was super exciting. I did not freak out at all. I did not tell Sean that he had to like seal every random spot anywhere around our neighborhood. Because rats don't scare me at all. Yeah, right. Lose it. Trying to think what else we've seen. And then I'm totally watching. I know this is bad, but this was after getting broken into. I'm totally... Do I have a doorbell licker? Oh no. Okay, I don't know what that is. What's a doorbell licker? You're going to have to explain. Maybe it auto-corrected to the wrong thing, but a doorbell licker would be entertaining. Oh, good, skunks, yeah. Okay, now maybe can you imagine if you had a doorbell camera and people could like, come on. I'm envisioning someone licking my doorbell. That's super creepy. Okay, so there. We put some of those in. Now, I don't know how this is going to look. We're going to try. Can we try it? Do you guys care if I mix? I'm going to mix a little bit in. Ooh, did you see a video? I saw the video of the rat and the sledder. That was awesome. I was cracking up. So for anyone who missed it, because maybe it just showed on ours, we had a couple of snow days because our weather here, you know, was very... It was wintry for us. I know people back east laugh at us because our winter weather is not very wintry, but it was wintry for us. So all these kids were out on the snow hill, and a father was filming, like, or a parent or a kid, I don't even know, they don't say, on a GoPro, which is like this camera that you attach to yourself, like whether it's on a helmet or on your body, and it totally caught this rat running across the ski hill, getting smoked by a sledder. Then kind of, it looked like a Frogger episode. Then this poor little, well, not poor little guy, it's a rat, but still, it's a living thing. This poor little rat got up and kept running and was just getting, well, it looked like he was seriously just dodging bullets. Okay, you had someone, seriously, someone licked someone's doorbell? You guys, that's disgusting. What is wrong with people? Where do they find these peeps? Yes, I am, Jacqueline, I am nervous right now because I'm talking and then attempting to look, and then attempting to make sure that I'm coloring the right parts of the flower and not getting them all kind of wonky. Now, someone's going to say to me, how come I'm not using my blends for this? Because I don't want it to bleed outside of the area, and sometimes because of how much blending I like to do, in a little tiny area like this, it is not ideal for me and the way I color. Now, there are people who are like full insane control and must press lighter than I do and kind of maintain far better control as they color. I am not that person. So in this case, I was like, I'm going to play with my markers. Thank you, Wendy. Oh no, they find them on doorbell cameras? You're right down the, oh, I like that you guys are talking to each other. You saw a doorbell licker on your news feed? Okay, now I'm Googling that after today. I've given myself this huge list of chores that I must complete in between each of my Facebook Lives today. Like I gotta get the bathroom upstairs cleaned before Sean and them come home. And then I've got to, like laundry to put through or whatever. So if I drag out my Facebook Lives, it's purely because I'm trying to avoid doing the jobs that I set aside for myself to do. How's that for procrastination? Okay, we're getting there. How's it looking? I know I've got a couple of purple spots left to do. I think I'm going to go in with those, and we're just going to do them with the marker. I should have done this ahead of time. I'm sorry, you guys. There we go. That needs purple. Any other green? Yes, right here. Do you ever do that? You finish a card, you put it all together, and you're like, how did I miss that entire leaf? Okay, so like that. Finally found it. Woohoo, Rosemary. They're like, yes, and they were going to come home yesterday. They went up because we were supposed to go for family day long weekend, and then with the hockey, we couldn't. So Lukey and I are here, and Joe and Dad are up at the lake. But yesterday, I don't know, they got kind of in a mode, and they just decided to stay. And believe me when I say, I do not, I don't blame them. It was actually, Sean sent me pictures this morning, and it was so beautiful. Like this, we're just going to fill in these couple last little bits. You know what I might do on these last ones? I just might not add 2 colors. There we go. I'll just do the one. Anyone see that leaf that I missed? I see it. Put a little bit of blue and purple in there. Where did he just go? Or I did see him. Now I lost him. There he is. Okay. Lucky boys. There you go. What'd you say? Oh no, someone said something about the lake. No, because I don't color. You can ask any of the peeps who are on here, because there's a ton of people on right now that are part of my West Coast Creators family, and they will tell you I didn't color either. I am not a colorer. I don't have the patience normally, but I do love the blends. So I kind of got suckered in. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we've got this guy who we need. I'm dumping all this on the floor. None of you can see it. It doesn't matter. Little one will not be happy with me, though, as he already vacuumed this room yesterday. Now, for this one, we are definitely going to my magnetic platform. I'm not messing around after my coloring and losing it. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to take this. The blends made me like coloring. I know. Oh, what stamp set is this? Just a sec, honey. It's the Climbing Roses one, okay? Super sweet, yes? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this one on here. And we're going to put this one on here. Now, nobody's got it yet, you guys. So, and don't stress, if nobody decides to make a purchase while I'm on the video, then not to worry. But remember, if you go on to my shopwithnorthshorestamper.com and use this week's hostess code, the VQNT7SQT, whatever it is, I am giving away to the first person who places an order during this video one of the Tulle totes, Tulle cases, whatever. The Stampin' Up! One. Super cute. Okay, so we've got that die on. Now, just a second. Yeah, Jacqueline, but that's because you're an artist and you can color. Jacqueline is a very skilled artist. It would help if we had the other cutting plate. You guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I am definitely flustered today. But we're going to work through it. This is like therapy today. Okay, put this on. The one thing I have to make sure with me is that I don't wiggle it once I get it in. Tanya, I want to move to Canada. Hello, family. I'm moving to Canada. Why? Because I want to buy stamps from a lady there. Can you buy them in the States? Why, of course I can. But I'm not going to. You're so cute. Okay. Look at this. How stunning is that? You guys, it turned out beautiful. Love, 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 love. You love the blends. I mean, you're so cute. Okay, so we've got that. Just a second. Got to get the little bits out. There we go. So I think I've done almost all my die cutting, okay? So I'm going to put those two aside, and we've got this guy aside. Now, I know I threw into here just a bag of Pear Pizzazz. Now, I keep all my little scraps in Ziplocs. For me, this is my organizing system, and then they are sorted in my cupboard above you, kind of where I am right here, I've got, what do you call them, like a magazine kind of case. And those magazine cases, sorry, I'm pulling out my little leaves. My magazine cases are done by color family. So for example, like I've got all of my Subtles scrap bags inside of one magazine case. And then I've got like all the next one in another, and so on. Okay, so we're gonna go through like that. Okay, and then just gonna run it through one more time because, okay, when I tell you I can't find the other one, it's right here. Just a sec. Pop it out because the reality is I will lose it. There we go. I'm gonna do one more right here. There we go. Okay, just a second. Got that one. Okay, put that back there. Now, I think I've done my bits. Just a second. There we go. So, now let's pull the card out. Okay, so we have got card base, yes, which I'm going to hit with that hilarious bone folder that people were in horror about in one of my other videos. Me and my bone folders that I schmuck in the ink. And then I have got just a Whisper White going on top of that Highland Heather cardstock. Sorry, I'm taking a hair off of my Whisper White just so that it matches up. Hi, Ange. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Jeanette. There we go. Okay. Now, next thing we have got is I have got some Highland Heather ink. Here we go. And what we're going to do with this one is I'm actually going to take this little one here that we used for our sentiment. Now, my sentiment one I'm inking in Memento. Just a second. Stamp this. I had to breathe, sorry. Had to be straight. She's got her bits. That she does. Beautiful. Okay. That's what I wanted to do with that. Close that up for a sec. Now, the sentiments in here are gorgeous. Hope you're doing well. Thought of you today. I'm so proud of you. Thought of you doing well. Anyway, love it. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to ink up this cute little print here. And I'm actually going to stamp this one off twice because I want it to be quite faded in the background there. There, that's all I was going for, okay? So we've got a nice little faded background on that. Now, the next thing I am going to do, don't really want to use that package. Where is it? Do I have more? I think I do. Here, let's use that piece that we have going. Okay, so we're going to use this scrap here, and I have got, I'm going to go with, I thought of you today, and then hope you're doing well. I should just see if the tool case, okay, so hang on. Ink, 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 ink. Tap, 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 tap. Now this one I'm going to put right down near the bottom if I stamp it properly. Nope, I totally did not. My hands are super wiggly. I'm sorry. There we go. Did I stamp it okay? Yeah, that'll do. So what I'm going to do now is I take it into my trimmer and I cut off that part of it, so just the bottom. Nice and skinny. And then all I'm going to do here, so we're going to come in here and we're going to do a little, there we go. And I'm going to chop this end off because I don't want that piece there. I'm going to take one more of these. Now this card, I'm going to assemble it a little bit differently than I did my original card because I didn't like where this was on my original card and I want to give it some more room, so I'll play with it. Yeah, I got that. Okay, do I have everything? I think I do. We're close. You ready? We're always close to that final reveal. Now, hello, Pamela. So next thing we're going to do is we are going to jump back to this piece here. This is just my Whisper White mat. Now, this one again, I am going to look at my original card. There it is, except that I lost. Oh, it's somewhere in here. Stuck it in the bin. And I'm going to stamp this one off twice too. So this could take us a second, okay, guys? So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go stamp, stamp, and then we're going to do a few of these. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, easy. Next, we're going to take that super cute little trellis die. Hey, it's my favorite punch. I know, because you can use it for more than one thing. Hello, Gail. Okay, peel off that backing. I honestly don't think I would ever run an intricate die through again without it. Now, the one thing I do is I do take my bone folder just to make sure that I work down the adhesive. Okay, so got that one on there. Okay, now with this, I am going to snail. Did I grab dimensionals? But geez, did I not? I'm looking. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, good. Second card I'm doing today, you guys, kind of in love with. Actually, third card too. Okay, so this guy's gonna come onto here. You're gonna be so sick of me. I'm sorry. You don't feel like you have to keep coming back and watching, right? You can watch them later if you want. There we go. Okay, so we've got that one down first. Okay, next thing we're going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to take this die here and I'm going to pop it up. My order, the tailor. Okay, so Mare, I've got one too, an order that says it's been delayed due to severe weather. That's what you get when you cross due to and severe, due to. I know, so I'm kind of wondering what'll happen with it. It's our Technique Club order. Okay, so I'm going to take this and kind of wing it like that. Okay. Now, this is embarrassing because I know some of you have huge issues with my multi-layered dimensionalizing. I know, I fully have it. Oh no, shoot, wrong side. Wait, come on. Okay, you can't do that. I have to peel that off. You can do whatever you guys want. It's me that can't do it. Hang on. Peel. Sorry, I stuck my doubles on the wrong side. So I'm only sticking one on this side. This side, we're getting two, okay? Deux. Because I want to pop this one up, kind of like, come up a little bit higher, like that. Did I peel the dimensional off that side? I did not. I didn't peel the backing off. I'm like, it's not sticking. Something's wrong. Okay, we're going to go like this. Now, I'm not going to use dimensionals on the back of my Highland Heather, which is what I would normally do because I've already got 97 layers of dimensionals going on the front, okay? I do love dimensionals. I know it's so embarrassing. I get a little carried away. Nope, I don't want to use that side. So I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but sometimes when you fold a card, it does not fold perfectly, totally evenly, especially due to user error like mine. Like say, for example, see how I cut that one? So I'll put it on, but then I chop it after it's on just to even it up. Okay, so that's good. Now, I don't want to forget, I've got these little bits here. I made a shadow box and in places layered 7 dimensionals. Yeah, you did, girl. These ones here, I'm just going to use some glue dots. Oh, my glue dots. There you go. I'm not going to try and put snail on these and then tuck them in behind. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to come in, I'm going to stick one over here. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Yeah, it turned out cute, Core. You know what? I have to tell you, though, I think you're going to notice the blends make a world of difference in terms of the actual, the color on the card. I do love the blends more. It was worth the time that we took to do those. Yeah, what? I know, and then Laura, I told you, I just cheat. I just stick it in the mail anyway. No one has sent it back to me yet. Okay, we're going to throw a couple of those under there. And then this one, where to put this one? Where do you guys think? Okay, so here, you're going to have to give me some feedback before I finish this card. I'm going to look for some rhinestones while we're finishing the card. I need to know where you think the placement of this could be. I think if I'd stamped this up higher, I could have put this on it. Oh, I think I need to. Does that look okay there? Can you put that there? Someone tell me, quick. I'm going to lay this down for a second. Do you think that looks okay there? Does it matter that it's covering up some of the cute design? Make a decision. That's on you. I'm getting more rhinestones because I went through a package like yesterday. Seriously. You should see this table. This is going to be hilarious. Purple trellis. I only thought of what I know. Lower third. Bring it down. Okay. Down here-ish. Here-ish. There. Okay. I'm liking what you're saying. Thank you, Chandra. Thank you for making a decision. Bottom right. Good. You guys are saying take it down. Okay. We're going to take it down here. I'm going to lay it here for a second just so you guys can get a view of it there. Okay. Now, pull this out. I go through, yes, dimensionals. Lower. Lower. Take it lower. Down here. Lower. Like how low? Down there low? Yes, she's saying lower. Yes, is that low enough? I'm going to leave it there. You can tell me if that's low enough. Now, the thing I go through as quickly as I go through dimensionals is rhinestones because I have rhinestone issues as well. I can't ever put a card together with just one. They need to have 3. Oh, that one apparently just left the glue dot behind. Just a sec. Higher, okay, she's saying higher, good. I like to see if I leave it and then do something else, it gives you time. So you wanted me to go over top of the leaves, just a sec, there, like that, check that. Chandra, you're on Rhinestone. You're on sentiment placement, so get it done, girl. No pressure. There, and then I'm going to take one more of my teeny tiny ones. There we go. Here-ish. No, not there. There. Whoa, what am I doing? I am not picking up my glue dots today. Hang on. It's because I'm not using my take a pick tool and I'm using my scissors again, which I haven't done in forever. I've been so good about not using them because this is the issue that I have. Okay, you know what? That one's going in the garbage because we're not just going to play with it. Sorry, you guys. Here. We'll go there. Okay, so it's sitting here. Now, this one is going to have, what are you going to have? We're going to put some snail at this end. And then I think just one. I don't know how thick are our mini dimensionals. I'm going to check. They're in here. Okay, so let's take a mini and let's hope he's thick enough. There. Okay, so I think I'm going to come. There. Love it. You guys rock. I never had that problem. I know the tool. Okay, but Jeanette, you know where I put it? It's sitting in the like when I do my Facebook Lives at the lake, it's in that thing too. I was not very organized. Okay, so my dears, I'm going to show you the other one. So I'm going to show you the changes that I made. This was my original card, so it didn't have any kind of background layers to it. So I definitely did pop it up onto a layer of the Highland Heather. But then I also, you can see the difference here in the coloring. That's just using Stampin' Write markers. So kind of keeping it, it's very kind of one tone, not as much dimension. And then you've got the kind of multi-tone that you get when you use your blends, okay? So it gives it a little bit, I don't know, je ne sais quoi. Just makes it a little bit more realistic. Anyway, so my dears, there you are. There's video number 1. I will be back at 1 o'clock today with your next video. Take care, everyone.